Hello friends and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the reasons Subaru suck for drifting. Really bad. I've been drifting for about 5.5 years and I think 4 of those have been with a Subaru and I'm fed up with it. I'm going to tell you why today. First things first, this is my drift car. It is a 96 Subaru Legacy wagon. Except for up front, it became a 02, so it's kind of like a hybrid. I love the way it looks. It's got wide body fender, stock, got extended lower control arms, custom angle, custom extended tie rods. I got a 6-point cage in there so I can do tandem at Evergreen Speedway in Monroe, Seattle, Washington. And this is kind of part of the secret. Biggest reason Subaru suck for drifting is their axles. They're an axle. That was a punny joke. Look at how tiny these are. That's the size of my thumb, and that's the size of the axle. I literally have broken... Awesome. I literally have broken so many axles in my day. They just grenade. Not even clutch kicking. I've learned to drive specifically without clutch kicking for that reason. Made me a better driver, but still, it is such a shitty way to drive. I can't clutch kick while I'm in a corner. I don't even use a e-brake, so the fact that I can tandem is pretty funny. But yeah, look at these things. Tiny. My thumb is bigger than them. So I break them in every single style. I candy cane them, I explode the CV axle, ball, the cup. You can even see on the inside of my wheel well, just grease from old axles that have exploded. It's just everywhere. They're destroyed. Look at how tiny the stub is. Let's see if I get a shot there. Yeah, that's tiny. That's a little guy. I've even shattered them inside here before. So, what I decided to do, with the help of a friend and his idea, he put a whole BRZ subframe in his Impreza. Really fucking cool. I'll show you some pictures of that right now. Yeah, I know, right? Really dope. I don't have the ability to do that, especially not on gravel. So what I decided to do is just make it simple. I wanted to put my BRZ diff in the car and see how I can make it work. Because I've talked to a lot of other guys, and the way to make Subarus not suck is to put a big diff in there and get beefy axles, make it really robust so you can clutch kick it, drive it. And with the EJ22 turbo with cams, I'm pushing, I want to say about a 205 horsepower, and just destroys axles. Literally the last time I went to the drift track, I broke 2 axles on the way to the track. I was spinning with 0-wheel drive, coasting into the parking lot, and I had it. That was it. I was either going to sell this thing and get a BMW or build it. And I already have this car, so might as well build it. But the cool part is, this is a BRZ axle. Look at how much beefier that thing is. Gnarly, super gnarly. Look at the difference. Thumb, something else beefy, you know what I mean? So, I figured I'd start fabricating. So, I took the old subframe out. Here's the old R160. Surprisingly, I never went through that many diffs. The diffs were the one thing that seemed to be pretty robust. I think I broke 1 diff one time, and that was only because I really beat the shit out of it. And that was like 2.5 years in. But, you ready? Whoa. That. Did you see that? Would you look at that? That is a BRZ differential. Let's hop on down here. Gravel sucks. Okay. Let's go take a look. Okay, yeah, look at that. So what I did is I basically cut the piece out in the middle, fabricated it. My welds are so bad. I just bought a gas welder and I'm learning to weld, so don't knock too hard. Some of them are good welds. I did good. And yeah, fabricated the front like that. I ended up boxing plates in and adding these plates in here. I'll give you a slideshow right now so you can see it really good. Yeah, so she's in. I got one more bolt to throw in down here because it's a 3-bolt, 1, 2, 3-bolt housing, and then 2 up here. And what I'm gonna do is Subarus have a T-brace that goes here and then holds the front of the R160. What I'm gonna do is cut the metal from like right here and then either tube or flat piece so I can bolt into here to keep from the diff going up and down. But man, this fucker's in here. She is tight like a tiger. And I did have to pound out the gas tank a lot. I don't know if you can see that well. Nope, you're not getting a view. But yeah, so the next thing I gotta do is I have to take the drive shaft because the snout is not the same size and make it fit. So what I ended up doing is when I bought the BRZ diff, I made sure to get the drive line with it, which has the U-joint. Pretty snazzy. And some people are telling me to cut it and sleeve it and extend it and then have it balanced at a balance shop, I guess. I don't even know how to call that, or a driveline shop. But I'm working with Drivelines Northwest right now to see how much they charge to just make a custom driveline from the carrier back. People say do a straight one, but it's gonna cost so much money and I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather just get it done cheap because I just want to drive this thing as soon as possible and I don't want to have to save up for it. Let's see. Crappy thing is this is a Torstein style diff, so it's like an LSD technically, so I'm gonna try and weld it if I can. If not, I have to buy an open diff, and this is just basically a placeholder. Got it really cheap. What else? Oh, the hardest part, these knuckles. So the key to this whole game is that inner bearing right there. So BRZs have a 4-bolt knuckle and it bolts like right behind there. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it pops right out. It's got the whole wheel bearing, hub assembly, and everything. But Subarus from like 92 on up until like 2000 or 99 in the Legacies, and then like 2006 in the Imprezas, they had press fits. So what I ended up doing is taking the hub out of this guy and matching the hub that I pulled out of the BRZ 4-bolt. I pressed it out and I had a friend turn it. I think I have some pictures of him turning it right now. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna be trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing because I have no idea. Yeah, keep it real, Subi fam.